Welcome yogis to another yoga flow. We'll get started on our backs today, coming into a reclined butterfly, laying flat on your mat, bringing the soles of the feet together and opening up the legs, doing a slight tuck of the tailbone, slight tuck of the chin to elongate your spine, and starting to shut down the eyes or lower the gaze to fully land. Invite you to put one hand on your belly and the other on your heart. And start drawing your attention inwards. Start noticing how you're showing up today. Yesterday I was confronted with a change, nothing drastic, but I could feel in my body resistance, and I realized how it's easier for me to feel my survival instincts kick in within my body. You might relate as you are faced with a situation, interaction, relationship, something that is happening that you don't necessarily have a control over. Take some time to maybe reflect on something that's blocking you as you elongate your inhales and your exhales, feeling your chest and your stomach rise and lower. When I picture what's blocking me, I feel my chest tighten. I get a lump in my throat. My hips feel tight. I invite you to be in this discomfort. Acknowledge the very physical reactions we get, our survival instincts kicking in. And I invite you as well to join me in an effort to move towards acceptance. I've been playing with this word in my head ever since I've acknowledged this resistance in me, and it's the opposite, right? Acceptance is removing the block, non-reaction to the situation, to the person, to the interaction. Allowing an energy to flow through. Opening to a new possibility. Moving into a new direction instead of being blocked. Stale, rigid, stuck. Acceptance is expansion, a new possibility, moving forward. Loosening of your chest, opening up your heart, relaxing the muscles of your stomach. Letting go of expectations. I want to focus today on opening the heart, twisting and back bending, and feeling acceptance. What does it feel like for you? What does it look like to embrace the loss of control, to embrace non-reaction, to accept, and to move on? Take a few more deep breaths here. Let's do 5 deep breaths as you scan the body, feeling your breath, removing the blocks, expanding, accepting, arriving on your mat, practicing here so that we can apply this off our mat. Take one more big, deep inhale. Hold at the top of the inhale. Exhale, sigh it out. Use your hands to bring your legs together. Plant the soles of your feet and your knees are bent. We'll come into a twist. Open up your arms into cactus. Take an inhale. Exhale, draw up your legs over towards the right. If you want to intensify your twist, you can bring your left leg to cross onto your right, intending your knees towards the mat, shoulders both firmly grounded, inhaling to expand, exhaling to twist a little deeper. Inhale, come back to center, find your alignment. Exhale, draw up your knees over towards the left. As we open up the heart, we do a lot of twists to warm up the spine, prevent any injury during our back bends. Inhale, separates your ribs from your hips. Exhale, twisting a little bit deeper. Inhale, come back to center. Taking a final moment here to crystallize your intention for your practice, or join me in a journey towards acceptance, non-reaction, and openness. When you're ready, we'll meet in a tabletop position at the center of your mat. Wrists underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Your palms are flat on the mat, fingers spread wide. Inhale, lift your right arm all the way up. Exhale, thread it through your arm, your left arm and your left leg. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, thread it through one more time. Inhale, reach it up. This time on the exhale, thread it through and drop your right arm down, resting your head onto the mat, coming into a twist. Making sure your hips are still aligned parallel towards the front of the mat. You're not twisting in your back you're not twisting in your lower back. Hips are straight. Breathing here. Getting into the shoulders and upper back. Inhale, gently come out of it, reach up, and exhale, plant your right hand down. We'll do the other side. Inhale, reach your left arm up. Exhale, thread it through, reach. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, thread it through. One more time to hold. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, thread it through. Drop the left shoulder and come to rest on your mat. Sending your breath towards the back of your shoulders. Inhale, lift out, reach up, and exhale, plant your left hand back down. A few rounds of cat-cow here. Inhale, curl the tailbone, drop the belly, open up the chest, look up. Exhale, curl the tailbone, the opposite direction, doming into the shoulders, looking between your thighs, pressing into your hands. And doing this at your own pace, your own rhythm. Adding any variations that you like, including maybe switching the directions of your hands, pointing your fingertips towards your knees, getting into your wrists. The intention for today's practice is to have wheel as a peak pose, so it might be a good idea to warm up the wrists. If you're doing any hip circles, making sure that you're doing them in both directions, working to match your breath to your movement. One more inhale and exhale. Pressing into your hands, curling your toes underneath. On the inhale, push your weight into your hands and lift your knees up just to hover, just an inch above the mat. You have a neutral spine, maybe a slight tuck of your tailbone, warming up the core. Deep breath. Exhale, come into a downward dog, hips towards the sky, straightening up the legs, intending your heels towards the mat. Feet are about hip-width apart, and the weight is distributed equally in your hands and your feet. Sink your chest, and any movement or variation you like, pedaling out the feet. Doing some yeses and nos, let go of your muscles in your neck. And then finding stillness. A few deep breaths here in downward dog. Curling your sit bones up towards the sky. On your next inhale, come up high on your tippy toes, roll like a wave into plank. Exhale, bend the knees, send your bum back towards your heels, straighten them out, downward dog. We'll flow here 2 more times. Inhale into plank. Slowly like a wave. Exhale, bend the knees, downward dog. Last one, inhale like a wave. Plank, breathing in between those shoulder blades. Exhale, downward dog. From downward dog, walk your hands back towards your feet and take a generous bend in the knees. Ragdoll. Drop your head. Generous bend in the knees to get a nice release in your lower back. Maybe swaying here or bopping up and down. Stillness is always an option. Bring your weight in towards your toes. On your inhale, straighten out your legs. Push your hands into your shins, straighten out your back, halfway lift. Breathing here, working on curling our sit bones up even higher, shifting our weight forward to stack our hips over our heels. Exhale, fold over completely. Inhale 1 more time, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, deep bend in the knees. Exhale, slowly roll yourself all the way up to stand. Bring your shoulders up and roll them down. Inhale, reach your arms up, look up. Exhale, fold over completely. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, generous bend in the knees. On your exhale, reach your arms forward and ahead and pause. Your knees are about a 90-degree angle. Inhale to lift your chest and your belly off your thighs, coming into a chair. Pause here. Weight is in your heels. Slight tuck of the tailbone for that long spine. Bringing your hands in towards your chest. Deep inhale here. Exhale, twist towards the right. Maintaining parallel in your hips. Your knees have not shifted. Maybe taking a look to see if that left leg has creeped forward. Coming back to center. And exhale, twisting towards the left. Again, making sure your right leg doesn't creep forward. Inhale back to center. Straighten up the legs, reach up. Suspend your breath. And when you're ready to exhale, fold over, let it go. Start walking your hands out for downward dog. And we'll start to flow a little bit here. From downward dog, inhale, right leg lifts, three-legged dog. Toes are pointing towards the ground. It's not about how high you can get your leg, but maintaining that squareness in your hips. On the inhales, you can feel your leg reaching up higher, heel towards the sky. Exhale, bend at the knee, big step through. We're coming into a crescent lunge. Inhale, light on your fingertips. Exhale, roll all the way up. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, sinking into your front leg, cactus your arms, and open up your chest, looking up. Inhale, reach back up, making sure your stance is adjusted. Your hips are parallel. On the exhale, bring your hands towards your chest in prayer and pausing here. So maybe right hip back, left hip forward. Your hips are headlights. Deep breath. On the next exhale, making your twist come into the right with your upper body. And on the exhale, connecting your left elbow to your right thigh, coming into this variation of your crescent lunge. You might want to make a fist with your left hand to help give you some additional space in your twist. Breathing here. On the inhales, we feel ourselves getting longer. On the exhales, you feel the twist a little deeper. One more deep inhale. Exhale, let it go. Drop your hands. Take a big step back, downward dog. Inhale, coming through plank. Exhale, drop your knees or lower yourself down to the mat. A few rounds of cobra, fingertips underneath your shoulders. Inhale, press and pull yourself up. On the inhale, exhale, lower. Inhale, curling from the top of your back. Coming to cobra, exhale, lower. Last one, inhale, curl yourself up. Exhale, lower. Fingertips to the nipple line, curl your toes underneath. Inhale through plank or table. Exhale, downward dog. And we'll do the other side. Inhale, three-legged dog, left leg lifts. Finding your breath here. On the exhale, bend the knee, big step through. Inhale, light on your fingertips. Exhale, roll yourself up into your crescent lunge. Adjusting your stance. Inhale to reach up. Exhale, sink into your legs, cactus the arms, open the chest, look up. Inhale, reach your arms back up. And exhale, bring them back into prayer, center of your heart. Pausing here. On the exhale, starting to twist towards the left and connecting your right elbow towards your left leg, finding your twist. Maintain that rhythm of breath that you cultivated at the beginning of practice. Maintaining that intention. Your next Exhale, drop your hands down, step back, downward dog. From downward dog, inhale, coming into plank. Exhale, lower all the way down. This time on your inhale, either going through cobra or keeping your hands at the fingertip line, doing an upward dog. So pushing ourselves up, opening up the chest, pressing into the tops of the feet, hips and knees are elevated. Breathing here. And when you're ready to let it go, lower down gently. Fingertips still at the nipple line, curling the toes underneath. Inhale through plank or table. Exhale, we're back in downward dog. Going to add a bit more flow to this now. Inhale, right leg lifts, three-legged dog. Exhale, bend the knee, big step through. Inhale, light on your fingertips. Exhale, roll all the way up, adjusting your stance. Inhale to reach up. Exhale, cactus the arms, open the chest. Inhale to reach up. Exhale, prayer hands. Pausing here for a breath. Making sure your weight is equally distributed in both legs. Deep inhale. Exhale, twist towards the right, connecting your elbow to your thigh. Find your twist. Maybe your gaze is towards the ground for balance. Two more deep breaths here. This time, on the exhale, coming out of your twist, turning your whole body around, facing the long edge of your mat and twisting so that you're now coming into a easy twist in the opposite direction. Left leg bends, right hand plants down, easy twist, left arm reaches up. From your easy twist, drop your back leg and extend your left arm behind you. If you have the space, work at lifting your back leg and bringing your right foot into your left hand as you look over your shoulder. I'm feeling a deep twist in my back, and I'm opening up my hip flexors on the right side. Gently let it go on the exhale, close up the twist, and take a step back into your downward dog. Pausing in your downward dog, finding your breath. Inhale, roll through plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, your back bend of choice. Exhale, lower. Inhale through plank. Exhale, downward dog. Opposite leg this time. Inhale, three-legged dog on your left side. On the exhale, big step through. Inhale, light on your fingertips. Exhale, rolling all the way up. Crescent lunge, left leg in front. Inhale to reach up. Exhale, open up the chest. Cactus the arms. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, find prayer hands. Inhale to feel your tall spine. Exhale towards the left and come into your twist. Connecting your elbow towards your thigh. Not collapsing on the thigh either, making sure there's space. Two more deep breaths here. And then to come out of it on the exhale, flipping our arms and body around to come back facing the front, coming into a lunge with our right leg forward, left hand drops, and twisting, easy twist. Right arm towards the sky, shoulders are stacked. Your left wrist is underneath your shoulders. Breathing into the twist. And then on your exhale, drop your back leg and reach your right arm back behind you. Staying here, maybe sinking into it so you can get that bend in your hip, or that stretch in your hip flexors, or going for a bit more juicy of a stretch, and bringing your left leg to your hand. On the inhale, expanding, and on the exhale, sinking deeper into the stretch. And on the exhale, gently letting it go and coming into a downward dog. Either staying in downward dog or we'll do a flow. Inhale on your tippy toes, rolling like a wave into plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale through your back bend of choice. I like to open my mouth and stick out my tongue. Reach it out. On the back bend, it actually gets deeper into your hips. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, curl your toes underneath. Come through plank or table. Exhale, back in downward dog. From your downward dog, coming down onto your knees. Sitting your bum onto your heels. Bring your hand back onto your stomach, another back onto your chest, and shut down your eyes. Find that rhythm, heartbeat of breath, that controlled, slowed rhythm. Find your intention. Feel acceptance, the loosening of your muscles, your deep inhales, feeling your stomach and chest and body expand. And when you're ready, we'll meet back in downward dog. Adding on to this flow. Inhale, right leg lifts, three-legged dog. Exhale, bend the knee, big step through. Inhale, light on your fingertips. Exhale, come all the way up. Inhale to reach and find your alignment. Exhale, sink into your lunge, open up the chest, cactus the arms. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, prayer hands center your chest. Find your breath. On your next exhale, twisting towards the right, and connect your left arm with your right leg. Coming into your twist. Breathing here. One more deep breath. And exhale, coming out of it and turning all the way around. Easy twist, right hand down. Left leg bent, left arm reaching up. Drop your back leg, reach your left arm behind you. Deep breath. And if you have the space, grab your left foot. Inhale and exhale to sink a little deeper. Another inhale. On your exhale, gently let it all go. Inhale, let in your fingertips. Exhale, bring yourself back up and twist yourself all the way back around. We're coming to an easy twist this time. Left hand planted, right arm bent. Exhale, right arm lifting up. Finding your easy twist in the opposite direction, facing our front of our mat as we were. Stacking shoulders over your wrist. Drop your back heel. And on your exhale, you're gently bringing your right foot to step behind you. Inhale to lift your hips up, open up the chest, reach behind you, coming into a back bend. Saving enough energy to come out of it, lifting your right leg, plant your right hand and come into a plank. Exhale, downward dog. Coming into child's pose here or joining me for a flow. Inhale through plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, your back bend. Exhale, lower. Inhale through plank or table. Exhale, downward dog. And we'll do the other side. Inhale, left leg lifts, three-legged dog. Exhale, bend the knee, big step through. Inhale, light on your fingertips. Exhale, coming all the way into your crescent lunge. Breathe here. Exhale, sink into it. Cactus the arms. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, hands back into prayer. Deep inhale, exhale, twist towards the left, right elbow to left leg. Twist here. 2 deep breaths. And when you're on your second exhale, flipping everything around. Easy twist facing the back of your mat. Left hand plants, right arm reaches up. Hips are still aligned. Drop your back leg, reach your right arm behind you. Breathing here, or grabbing the foot, finding your variation. Finding the edge between ease and effort. One more deep breath, inhale, deep exhale. Gently let it all go. Frame your foot, coming back into that crescent lunge, or into that lunge stance. And we'll flip our way all the way back around, coming into an easy twist. Right hand down, left arm reaches up, left leg bent. Pausing here, getting ready to come into our back bend. Making sure your fingers are wide, spread apart. Your full palm is flat. Dropping the back heel, coming on the long edge of your foot. Gently bringing your left leg to step behind you. Pushing your hips up, reaching overhead. Opening up the full front body here without compromising your breath or your safety. Nothing hurts, just a luxurious stretch. And gently meeting in plank. And the exhale, coming into downward dog. Another last option here to vinyasa flow. Inhale through plank. Exhale, lower completely. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, lower. Inhale through plank or table. Exhale, downward dog. From here, we'll inhale through plank all together. And exhale, just lower down onto your belly. And then roll over onto your back. We're going to come into our peak posture. If you're not comfortable with back bends, I don't recommend you do this. It is a pretty intense of a stretch. So laying flat on your back, your spine is long, slight tuck of the tailbone as always. Your feet are underneath your knees. You can perhaps feel the back of your heels with your fingertips, as if you're prepping for bridge. If you're not wanting to come into wheel, I invite you to do some bridge. So pushing your hands into the mat and lifting up your hips, and practicing rolling down your spine and leaving your hips last. Seeing if you could reach your hips higher with every inhale, or maybe even resting your hips on a block to maintain the pose and the stretch. If you're joining me for wheel, you're gonna have your hands frame your face. So bending reaching your arms up ahead and putting your palms facing towards the ceiling as if you're giving it a high five or a high 10. Doing a bend at the elbows. You're gonna curl. You're gonna frame your face so that your hands are close to each ear. Your forearms are close to either ear, and your fingertips are pointed towards your shoulders. Similar to a bridge, you're gonna curl your tailbone, intending it towards your knees as you inhale and just push into your hands enough to plop your head right onto the mat. So you should be with your top of your head on the mat. Your glutes are squeezed and your hips are slightly elevated. This is a safe space to start to see your comfort level here. That way, if you can come out, you just need to put your weight into your hands, roll your chin back down, drop your shoulders, and roll down. So if you're here onto the top of your head and you're feeling some space, pushing into your hands and to your feet, straighten out your arms, straighten out your legs. Your tailbone is still curling towards your knees, your thighs intending forward, your chest intending over your forward as well in the opposite direction though. No sensation in the lower back. Breathing into the openness of your chest and your entire front body. Coming out of it as you need to, just gently bending the arms and dropping your head down first to save your neck, and then rolling onto your shoulders. Like we do with bridge, on the exhale, you're gently rolling down, hips come down last. You're welcome to practice that a few more rounds. Resist the temptation when you come out of it to hugging your legs. Just lay flat on your mat, bringing your palms to your stomach and your heart, and windshield wiper your legs. So drop your knees from one side to another to get a good release in your lower back without compromising your spine by going from one deep bend to another. So for those of you who want to try again, there's an opportunity to do a second round of wheel. Coming into stillness, feet underneath your knees, hands framing your face. Inhale, curl the tailbone, lifting it up slightly, coming into the top of our shoulders, pushing in to land, pushing into our hands to land our head on the mat. Deep inhale to straighten out the arms, pushing into our hands, into our feet. Big deep breath. Exhale, gently bending at the arms to drop our head, roll it down to land, tucking our chin, landing on our shoulders, and slowly rolling our spine down, hips come last. And windshield wiper your legs from side to side. Wherever you are, we're slowing down now. Bringing your left leg long on the mat. Inhale, bring your right leg towards your chest. Give it a tight squeeze. On your exhale, use your left arm to guide your right leg towards the left to come into a twist. And shut down your eyes. Bring your attention back to this moment, letting go of the rest of your practice, letting go of what that wheel looked like, doesn't matter. On the inhale, feeling your body lengthen, expand. On the exhale, twisting deeper, perhaps noticing more space. Inhale, come back to center. Bring your right leg long. Bring your left leg in towards your chest and do a nice squeeze. Take a deep inhale, and on your exhale, use your right arm to guide your leg into a twist. Shoulders are firmly planted. Letting go of effort. Letting go of expectations. Inhale, come back to center. Do any movement here that you feel your body is craving. Or join me in Shavasana. Right leg to the right corner, left leg to the left. Tucking your shoulder blades underneath you. Tucking your tailbone and having your palms face up along either side of you. Relaxing the muscles in your face. In your throat and chest. Acknowledging this feeling of space in your body, of release, of acceptance. Imprinting this feeling in your mind so that when we are faced with resistance and our instincts to block, refrain, to resist, step in, that we're able to call upon this feeling, this texture of acceptance, even off our mat. Feeling your belly expand on the inhale. Take 3 more deep, slow breaths. When you're ready, wiggling your fingers and toes, waking yourself up, making circles with your wrists and your ankles. Maybe looking from side to side, letting go of the muscles in your neck. Inhale, take a big morning stretch, reaching overhead. And exhale, roll over onto either side, coming into a fetal position. Taking a moment to say something kind to yourself. When you're ready, slowly and gently come into a seated position. Thank you so much for sharing this practice with me. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace.